Boaters are likely itching to get out on the lake this Memorial Day weekend, but will rising gas prices spoil the fishing trip? CCX News reporter Sarah Tamer takes us around town to look at the impact on anglers.
Minnesota's most fleeting season.
What was it, 3 weeks in the summer?
May come at a higher cost for boat owners this year.
You got to consider towing, right, and the extra gas. I mean, it's probably $120 just to go fishing.
These are the surf boats, so the brands we carry are Taiga and ATX.
Jordan Deutscher at Heinen Motorsports in Osseo.
Things have slowed down a little bit because that is taken into effect in people's minds.
Says the pinch at the pump is making some people think twice.
Because not only the money to go into them, but the money to haul them around and everything.
Deutscher says it takes about $150 to fill up one of these boats, but even with an increase in gas prices, demand is still high.
Just been getting busier and busier. Wait lists for everything that we sell.
Gabe Bombach says despite the cost,
it's no longer we can just go whenever. It's how far are we going to go away, which lakes we're going to hit.
He won't miss out on a priceless Minnesota summer.
Especially not on a day like today.
Love fishing, so it doesn't matter.
In Plymouth, Sarah Tamer, CCX News.
Golden Valley Police continue to investigate 3 recent carjackings. All of them involved the use of a gun. The most recent one occurred just after midnight early Wednesday at an apartment complex in the 600 block of Lilac Drive North. According to police, 2 black men wearing masks approached a woman and demanded her vehicle. 2 other carjackings occurred the previous week, which Golden Valley Police Chief Virgil Green described as similar, both in suspect description and the use of a gun. As of Friday afternoon, Golden Valley Police were following up on leads, but no arrest had been made. A grand jury has indicted a Brooklyn Park man for illegal possession of a machine gun. Robbinsdale police arrested Marquise Wells following a traffic stop. According to court documents, Wells tried to run away and was found hiding in the bathroom of a nearby gas station. In his vehicle, police found a handgun and a device used to convert it into a fully automatic firearm. Wells is a convicted felon and is prohibited from possessing firearms or ammunition. COVID cases have impacted schools this month. Newly released Department of Health data back that up. At least 7 schools in the Northwest Metro reported at least 5 cases of COVID-19 during a recent 2-week period in May. The cases listed mean students or staff were in the building while infectious. In the latest wave, cases began to rise in early April, peaking on May 11th. Cases have started to fall since then, according to state health data. Health officials say the number of cases is likely to be substantially underreported due to the proliferation of at-home tests. From Bangkok to Brooklyn Park, a local resident is sharing Thai culture at an upcoming festival. The Songkran Festival, which celebrates the Thai New Year, is expected to draw thousands to the state. As reporter Sonia Goen shows us, while Thailand is miles away, we're all connected.
I like Minnesota.
Kamsuk Patalat grew up in Laos. She also spent time in Thailand before moving to Brooklyn Park in 2007.
My family here and my sister too.
She likes to go by the name Suki. 2 days before moving to Minnesota, she landed a job at the Amazing Thailand restaurant. The head chef has been with the restaurant since it opened in 2007. The popular uptown spot is also where Suki learned to speak English.
We not have time to go to school. Only working.
While preparing meals, she would often listen to audio language lessons.
I understand some people talking, but I can't talk too long.
All the hard work paid off. In 2019, Suki became a U.S. citizen.
I like to live in here forever, but I need to. I like to American people.
The creative chef says so much of the Thai culture centers around food.
Eating, talking, happy, sweet.
Now she'll be able to share some of the flavors of Thailand culture at the upcoming Minnesota Songkran Festival. Her restaurant is serving up several classic Thai dishes, including Thai seafood salad and mango sticky rice.
A lot of Thai street food where you can really taste the authentic Thai food.
Kororong Mahmood is the head organizer of the festival. She says the Asian community was hit hard by the pandemic, and the celebration is a chance to bring it back together.
We just want to have this opportunity to reconnect to as a healing festival as get together again with friends and families.
She says with Asian hate crimes rising across the country and here in Minnesota, the event is a time to show support and a time to embrace cultural diversity and Asian heritage.
This is not all about just Thai culture, but we want to celebrate with Southeast Asia and Asian American Pacific Islander.
Sonia Goins, CCX News.
The Songkran Festival is free and it runs May 28th and 29th at the Minnesota State Capitol. This will be the largest Thai festival to be held in the state. The Plymouth Veterans Memorial served as the backdrop for an event Friday to honor veterans.
I can't imagine the pain of those families who have lost loved ones defending our great nation.
That's Plymouth Mayor Jeff Washy, who is the father of 2 Navy vets. The ceremony included red poppies, a symbol of remembrance for the armed forces community. We'll leave you with more from Friday's ceremony.
Maple Grove and Champlin Park have played some great section softball tournament games over the years. Thursday brought another one. Second round game in the Section 5 4A playoffs as Maple Grove hosts Champlin Park. A good pitcher's duel right from the start. The Rebels' Riley Leonhardt gets a called strike on Sam Gustafson to end the second inning. One of 5 strikeouts in the game for the CP senior. On the other side, it's Maddie Wilm throwing strikes. She fans Natalie Warwy in the third. The Maple Grove junior ends the day with 14 strikeouts in 7 innings. Bottom of the third, Crimson sophomore Danny Straub delivers the big hit of the day. She drives one over the head of the center fielder. Both Faith Pry and Alyssa Wern score on Straub's 2-out double. It's 2-0 Maple Grove after 3. The Rebels load the bases in the 6th, but Wilm works out of it, striking out Abby Meads to end the inning as Maple Grove wins 2-0 to advance to Friday afternoon's winners bracket final at Centennial. Champlin Park hosts Osseo in an elimination game. Conference championships were on the line for track and field athletes in the Northwest Suburban Conference this week. Jay Wilcox has the highlights.
Armstrong High School, the site for day 2 of the Northwest Suburban Conference track and field finals. Starting with the girls' 4x800 relay, and Maple Grove rolls to the win. Their time is 9:48.61. In the girls' 100, in green in the middle, Park Center's LaBenra Ben races to the win in 11:84. Ben also wins the triple jump. Boys 100, in navy blue with yellow shoes, Rich Lutude of Champlin Park edges Armstrong's Eric Fredrickson for the top spot. To field events in Champlin Park's Addison Kapitsky easily wins the shot put with this toss of 43 feet 11 inches. She also won the discus. Back on the track, and Osseo's Lex Davis takes the lead on the last lap of the 1600 and finishes strong to win in a time of 5:14.83. She also wins the 800. Boys 1600, and Noah Brecker of Armstrong races to the win. His time is 4:15.67. His teammate Peyton Newbern takes the high jump title, clearing 6'4" here to get the win. In the girls' 400, Maple Grove's Jordan Borsch passes Ben down the stretch to win. Borsch also wins the 200. Spring Lake Park wins the girls' team title with Maple Grove, Osseo, Champlin Park 4, 5, and 6. Blaine is the boys' champ with Armstrong, Champlin Park, and Maple Grove 3, 4, and 5. Jay Wilcox, CCX Sports.
On this holiday weekend, a lot of Minnesotans will be out fishing. And so it's the perfect time to welcome in Hall of Fame angler Terry Tuma with his first fishing tip of the season.
Welcome to another series of open water fishing tips right here on CCX Media. We're going to be covering a ton of information throughout the whole summer up into September. And let's start out with the official bass opener this Saturday. Of course, we all know that we were able to start fishing bass come the walleye opener, but let's just talk about, and we've had quite a few questions about where are the bass going to be. It's going to be extremely dependent on lake location in the state. Generally speaking, in the southern part of the state, we're going to see the bass either spawning or into the post-spawn period. Further north, it's going to vary again according to water temperatures. But if they're in the post-spawn period, that's a resting period. The males are going to be extremely aggressive. They're guarding the nest, if you will, and if they're in a spawn period, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to catch a big female, but the males will be, again, aggressive. Some of the lures that we will want to consider using, and I'm going to start out with a spinnerbait on Saturday, and then go from there to crankbaits, a smaller crankbait, if you will. And then from there, then I'll go to the plastic, the wacky worms and Texas rigs. Another question that was just asked, what kind of line are you going to be using? I'm going to use 10-pound fluorocarbon line for most of these applications. But we should have a great opener, enjoy it, and practice catch and release with those bass.
Find more prep sports games and highlights at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.